Ladies and gentlemen, the Courtnall brothers and their family, like you and I, believe in the power of you and I. They believe in our ability together to change the way we treat people who are living with and are battling mental illness. And they believe in the power to work together to change the way we think about psychiatric care. Their dad, Archie Courtnall, was a proud man. But Archie Courtnall lived in a time, an era when you didn't talk about mental health. You didn't discuss depression or let anybody know that you were considering suicide. And you certainly did not ask for help. If there had been a facility like the Archie Courtnall Center back then, the man for whom it is named might still be with us here tonight. Archie Courtnall could have lived to see his family grow, to see his boys make it to the big league, to see all of the people in his family enjoy the successes that they've had, to share those, and to meet his grandchildren. Folks, we have gathered here tonight to show that we believe in the power of you and I, the power to share so that we can spare other families the grief that the Courtnalls have faced.
Let's talk a little bit about your dad. And I know it's hard when you lose somebody and in those circumstances to go back, and people are afraid to talk about death in any event, much less when someone takes their own life. But tell me about your childhood memories of your dad, Jeff.
I think just growing up, he spent a lot of time with us, did a lot of work around the yard and taught us how to work. And I think that the work ethic that he instilled in us is really the reason we were successful in life and in hockey.
Every Saturday morning, my dad would go down to the BC Forest Products on Gorge Road, and we would go down with him, and we would walk the mill with him. We had great memories down there. We spent a lot of time with our father.
He was a great man and a loving father, and but as a young child to lose him so soon was hard. You know, it was really hard.
I used to go to my aunt's every morning and go for a walk with him, and this morning I rode my bike over there, and my aunt told me that he was in the hospital. So I rode my bike to the hospital, and then
It's okay. And you found out when you got there?
yeah. The biggest thing back then is that he was really ashamed of being sick and didn't want to talk about it to anybody. He didn't want to go for help. And I think that, you know, there was that stigma about mental health and being depressed back then, and just probably really stopped him from getting the help he needed.
We had charity events in Vancouver, and we just felt like we really needed to do something in Victoria. And Ben O'Connor at the time was doing the Together We Care program back in, and there was a mental health problem. There was something they wanted to do, and really they brought it to our attention, and that it just was the thing. We looked at each other and said, "This is it," and we just went from there.
My first experience with the Archie Courtnall Center was from my post-concussion symptoms. I had to go to the hospital. I was checking into emergency, and a lady came and sat beside me. The nurse said, "What are you here for?" And she says, I'm suicidal. I need help right away." And they came out probably 15 minutes later from the Archie Courtnall Center and got the lady and took her back, and you know, she was probably saved or given another chance to get healthy.
I have bipolar disorder and coexisting anxiety disorder, which I've suffered with actually as a child. Bipolar disorder was diagnosed about 10 years ago. When I was in a crisis about 2 years ago, and it was crisis enough that I was going to take my life, I ended up at the Archie Courtnall Center, and they literally have saved my life. I'm here because of them, which makes me, you know, get choked up, but I'm so grateful to them.
I think that it's going to take everybody to solve the problems on the streets. You know, we all have to get involved and do what we can in any way. It doesn't have to be a donation. It can just be in helping people and trying to save a life.
I really believe, you know, if we had more at like an Archie Courtnall Center, that he would probably be alive today. I really believe that.
Jeff, Bruce, and Russ We thank you so very much for choosing the Victoria Hospitals Foundation Building Care Together campaign as the beneficiary of the 2011 Courtnall Celebrity Classic. Two previous Courtnall Classics in 2003 and 2004 contributed over $2 million towards the creation of the Archie Courtnall Psychiatric Emergency Services Unit at Royal Jubilee Hospital.
I am so grateful to the Courtnalls. They understood in a very deep way the needs of the mental health population when they supported the fundraising that led to the building of the Archie Courtnall Centre. That was the first vital step. The Archie Courtnall Centre gives our families a dignified, beautiful place to come to when they're in crisis. Patients are assessed and treated within 24 hours, and if they require inpatient stay, they will soon be transferred to the new Patient Care Centre. Not only will this building help decrease stigma, but it will also add to the comfort of patients requiring mental health care, with its natural light, its beautiful gardens, open spaces, and activity opportunities. A healing environment, providing support and opportunities for the most positive outcomes.
Welcome to the Courtnall Classic. It's number 3. It's been 7 years. Would you please welcome the Courtnall boys? Here comes Bruce, Jeff, and Russ.
You know, we're so grateful. Our names are on all over this thing, but it's people like you in this room and the people that call in to the CFAX 1070. It's the volunteers. Without everybody, there wouldn't be an Archie Courtnall Centre.
To my brothers, I'd really like to thank you guys this year. Did an amazing job. For everyone else who's here, we really appreciate your support. It's a great cause.
It takes everybody to get involved and make a success out of an event like this. Just want to thank everybody because, you know, I made the phone calls, asked for support, and I didn't have one no. So congratulations to all of you out there for being there for us.
We have so much great music. Don Felder's going to close our night tonight after a wonderful auction. We have Fuse, the book on your table that will explain a little bit about what you can be involved in tomorrow. The silent auction goes to 10. The Victoria Golf Club is the prettiest course in the world, and we're going to get to play it tomorrow.
Now listen to the words. I've been watching you, watching every girl in the bar, and paying no attention to the one on your arm. You're a dog. Oh man, I ain't joking. Hold my beer while I kiss your girlfriend. She needs a real man and not a boy like you. No, no. Hold my beer. She's perfect as she can be. Why should I even bother? 'Cause she's so high above me. She's so lovely. She's so high. The Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, or Aphrodite.
I do have a special announcement that's pretty close to my heart because they're a wonderful local family that I've gotten to know over the years, and I know that this issue is close to them as well. And you know, when we announced that we were going to have the event, I was lucky enough to meet with them, and Mr. and Mrs. Alex and Joe Campbell and family have generously donated $250,000.
Once in every life there comes a time we were born to shine, all of us here because we believe.
Well, it's a great honor to be asked to play some music for you guys, and thank you so much for coming out and supporting the Courtnall event. It's a fabulous charity, and we're going to rock and roll a little bit now.
Well, you've heard about love giving sight to the blind. My baby's love calls the sun to shine. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm a little lover. I love my baby, a heart and soul. Love my dolls will never grow cold. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. Well, she's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy.
By Sarah McLaughlin's personally autographed guitar and tickets to any one of her inspiring shows.
A lot of competitive people in the room. It's time to step up, folks. Hey, at 13, at 13, at 12, at 13, at 13, are you bidding?
Ladies and
At 12,
gentlemen,
at
let's
13.
have a round of
You wanna
applause
bid
for
then?
all of our
At 13,
bids
at
tonight,
13,
all of our winning bidders, all of the money raised. The total, the Richard brothers, everybody, of course, the Courtnalls, the Courtnall Classic. Tonight this evening, $312,000 raised in the room. Congratulations, every single one of you. Thank you for your bids.
Well, I love my baby. She's long and lean. You mess with her, you see a man get mean. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm a little lover. There comes a moment when my heart must stand alone on this lonely path I've chosen, like a house that's not a home. Sometimes when I feel I've had enough and I feel like giving up, you will me to be all I can be, then nothing can stop me. I believe in the power that comes from a world brought together as one. I believe together we'll fly. I believe in the power of you and I. This is the moment we have dreamed of all our lives. We'll be the change we wish from others. We'll stand tall for what is right. And in my heart there'll be no doubt, the arms of the world will come reaching out and embrace me to be all I can be. Now nothing can stop me. I believe in the power that comes from a world brought together as one. I believe together we'll fly. I believe in the power of you and I. Oh, I believe the time is right now. Stand tall and make the world proud. I believe together we'll fly. I believe in the power of you and I. I believe in the power of you and I. Beautiful.